Hello, my name is Doug Wilson and welcome to Beamfit, number 1 of this series of videos that we're going to be doing. So first thing what we're going to do is, and hopefully you've seen the Beamfit intro so we know about the 30%. We're going to bring our feet about 6 inches apart and either side of the tape on the floor, and to get ourselves warmed up, keeping it nice and simple with our bare feet, just rock the feet forwards and to the rear. So it doesn't matter how far we get the toes off the ground, how far the heels come up, got the feet pointed nice and straight. We've broke down our balance area with the feet being inwards, so therefore we start to educate ourselves straight away. Got my 30% engaged, and we've got the feet being like bottom of a rocking chair or rocking horse, rolling forwards and to the rear, nice and relaxed. We're going to start bringing the hips a bit further forward and take the butt a little bit out to the rear. Doesn't matter how far the hips come forward and how far the butt goes out to the rear. And during the course of the videos, anytime, any movement that I'm doing, if I've done 10 of something and you do 3 or 4, it doesn't matter. If I'm at the front of the tape on the floor and you're to the rear, it doesn't matter. You're here to enjoy yourself, have some fun, improve your wellness and the fitness, but work out in your own area around the tape. So it's forwards and to the rear there. I'm not taking the hips further forwards. As I take them further forwards, I'm getting a nice stretch through the hip flexors. As we're there, and as we move forwards, squeeze the glutes, the bum or the butt, whatever you want to call it. We squeeze and take it out to the rear. There. Good. Now I'm going to start taking the butt further to the rear, and I'm getting higher on the heels. There. So bending forwards, keeping us nice and relaxed. We're getting a nice stretch through the hamstrings, particularly the origins, down through the legs, through the soles of the feet, right to the toes. There. Bending forwards, almost looking to the ground. Don't want to be all stiff and upright, just like a soldier stood to attention outside Buckingham Palace. Nice and relaxed. And now I'm going to start imaginary string at the sternum and the top of the head, and it's pulling me up in that direction. And nice and straight. The spine's nicely in its natural S-shaped position. We've got 30% engaged. And now start taking those heels higher off the floor. Higher off the floor, there. We're getting return of circulation back from our lower extremities. Really, really important. We all have suffered from pooling of the blood during the day. So we're pumping that blood back through the body. That's going to help prevent us having any varicose veins through cardiovascular disease. Nice and high. Nice and high. And from there, relaxing it down slightly. Back of the hands facing me. And bringing up to shoulder height to the front. And swinging them out to the rear. Nice and relaxed. Hands to the front, shoulder height. Pushing out to the rear, and we're taking up through the spine into our shoulders, and our rotator cuff will thank us for this because it likes getting nicely warmed up, holding on that little stick thing on the side of our body we call an arm, and pushing the hands to the rear as far as I can now. Again, relaxing down from the hips, and I bend forwards and I'm up on the heels at the same time, and we're slowly joining all our movements together. When we're ready, slowly take the hands up. We're going to get up towards the ceiling. You might do it in a 1 or a 2-er. I'll do it in a 3 or a 4. And gradually, there I am. And we've got into a nice big full body stretch, taking the arms to the rear and up towards the ceiling. And we'll have a few more of those. And now what I'm doing is reach up for the ceiling. Reach it up and try and get those fingertips as high as we can to there. Good. This isn't where we want to see light fittings crashing down from the ceiling, so have a nice space. It's nice and high, reaching up. And now we're going to bring it back down to shoulder height to here. 2 for the price of 1. We're going to dip forwards and back, nice and gently, under control all the way. Same speed forward, same speed to the rear. Remember, the arms and the hands are the governors of the body. They control the speed of the feet. It's not the other way around. There. Notice to the front, I'm giving it a very slight pause and back for a split second there. It's what gymnasts do, but we don't notice it because we're not gymnasts. That keeps the control, the focus and the concentration. 3 more. There's 1 and 2 and a 3. Nice pause and a gentle shake out. Not a crazy mad shake out because we're doing a Pilates based class at the end of the day. Right. Spinal mobilization. Important we do 2 before any workout. Feet 6 inches apart, facing nice straight lines. Bring the hands up and out. Good. Bring the fingers in together. We've put on our pair of imaginary concrete trousers. I'm now going to watch my right fingernail, and as I rotate around, I'm keeping the hips nice to the front. I stop when I feel tightness anywhere in the body. I have tightness in the right shoulder there. I'm swapping over. We could have went a lot further round, but it's mobilisation, and we don't want to force this one. The second time, this side, taking it round to my right, and I've gone past the first mark, my finger was pointed to, I bring it back, same speed, and I'm taking this one around. You may be a little bit slower, but not any faster. Third and last time on my right side, and I've gone way past the first and second mark, bringing the finger nice and slowly back. Last time on my left side, round we go. I've gone past that first and second mark, bringing it back. I'm going to drop the hands down. Second spine mobilisation exercise. Lean over to your left or right, doesn't matter, any way you want. Feel a stretch in the waist on there. We stop, don't go any further. This hand here, I'm sliding down the leg. Now we work to uncomfortable scores. 10 out of 10 is really uncomfortable, and we only want to be at about an 8 out of 10. So as that stretch eases off, I'll go over a little bit more and a little bit more. Then we bring it back upright and lean over the other way. It's only for approximately 10 seconds. No need to time yourself. We can all count to approximately 10. Stretching the waistline, I can feel. Now it's dissipating a little bit. I'll push down a little bit more with the hand. 3, 2, 1, and I'm nicely back upright. Let's relax ourselves down. Take the hands up and out. Turn the palms up. Big breath in. Think nice arcs and circles as we exhale down towards the heart. Drop the hands nicely down. And I'm going to place the left foot to the front and the right foot to the back of the tape. 3-step beam walks. Off we go. Heel, toe, and there, and toe, heel, and toe, heel. So we've got spatial awareness going on, walking backwards. And you'll be surprised at a little bit of loss of balance you may have walking that nice straight line. By aiming to have the foot on the tape all of the way through. Notice what's happening with the legs. They're acting like shock absorbers. The knees are not locked out. It's the way God designed them, so he's nice and happy upstairs. Off we go. Watching us doing our workouts. Toe heel to the rear, and I'm rolling the foot back and I'm rolling it forwards. Heel toe, and toe heel to the rear. Robot arms I call them, with them coming out, and as the left foot comes forward, the right arm should be, and vice versa. Next time to the rear, I'm going to pause and stop, and we'll put a rotation in. 3, 2, and a 1. Take the hands up and out, and round we go for 1 and 2. In this position, we turn the hands up and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squish the hands out, bring it back round to me. We're going to slowly drop the hands down. Think posture, poise and gracefulness. And a switch back is when we swap the feet over. So I'm now going to have the right foot to the front, the left foot to the back of the tape. You might think that, well, we've just done 3 steps. It does make a difference. We all have a favourite foot we step off, walk upstairs and downstairs with. This is important to balance the body off. Here we go. 3 steps this side. Heel toe, and coming back to the rear, rolling that foot. I can feel the tape under the feet every single step, which is what we want. There and back. Legs again being like shock absorbers, relaxing us down, never forcing any type of exercise. Remember, Pilates first came from Joseph Pilates in a prisoner of war camp. He called it contrology, and lots of exercise emanates from things that he first brought in when he was keeping the prisoners all fit. Out, there and front. Back of the beam, toe heel, coming back to the front, heel toe, and there. Let's put one more in. There, to the back of our tape, and then forwards. There, and done. Back for a pause. 3, 2, and a 1. Think 30%. Posture, hands up and out. Turn the palms up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish the hands out and rotate around. Turn the hands up again, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish the hands out, bring it back round to me. Slowly drop them down. Think arcs and give them a nice gentle shake out. The notice on there, we didn't do exactly the same this side. as we did that side. We don't want to be doing 6 of 7, 6 of these, 7, 8 of those, and get into a routine. We've got to keep the brain focused, and by doing that, we keep it all different. Let's do a switch back. Take the left foot to the front and right foot to the rear. Full body exercise coming up, all right? Here we go. Take it up and out. Crucifix or T-shaped position. Imaginary foam under the hands and push it down to the floor and back. One step forwards onto the tape. Push it down and back. Trying to keep those hands aligned with the shoulders. Push it down and back up. Last time to the front is there, and we push it down and back again. Turn the hands up. Let's breathe in and exhale down to the heart. Squish the hands out. Looking good. Step back 1. It's there. And dip. Now if we're dipping down and you can't get to that maximum depth, it doesn't matter, because it's your own depth that you go to, which is your maximum. It's a huge stretch at the same time. Down we go and back. Pause. Turn the hands up. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish the hands out. Let's put a rotation in. Spinal mobilization. Strengthening. Turn the hands up. Breathe in again. Exhaling down. Squish the hands. Back round to me. And we drop those hands nicely down. And a little shake out, working up into the shoulders. When you get rid of lactic acid might build up, let's hold the thumb and rotate those shoulders back 2 or 3 times. Then forwards 2 or 3. Good. Remember, anytime we rotate, count how many times you don't unscrew anything and make a horrible mess on the floor. Let's do a switch back. Swap the feet over. I've now got the right foot to the front, left foot behind. We're going to take the hands up and out. This time we're all going to do the same thing this side. However, 3 steps first off. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and the back. 3 and 2 and a 1. Now we'll dip. Take it down and back. And 1 step forwards there, and we dip, pushing that imaginary foam into the floor, and step and dip and back. Last one to the front. Here we go. Step and dip and back. We're going to pause and hold. Stepping back for 1. There. Hold it and down and back. My front foot is nice and flat on the tape. The back foot comes up on the toes. There. And stepping back. LBTs, legs, bones and tums, is loving this one. Pause, hold, turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squish the hands back out. Arcs coming all the way back down. Nice gentle shake out, hold the thumb. Rotate those shoulders back 2 or 3 times. Then forwards 2 or 3 times. Looking good. And a switch back. Left foot coming to the front, right foot behind. Taking the hands up and out. Turn them up. We're going to hold what we call a tall tower to the front. Elbows come in nice and soft, as long as the hands are above the head, that's fine. All the way to the front and the rear twice. Off we go for 1, 2 and 3. Back of the beam, 3 and 2 and a 1. This time we push upwards towards the ceiling. Want to feel that stretch of the abdominal area. Now to the front and rear. Off we go. Feel the difference there. Back of the beam for 3 and 2 and 1. Increases the exercise. Bring the palms back down to here. Good. Turn the hands up. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish the hands back out. Turn them up. Hold a nice tall tower. Relaxed elbows and dip. Down we go. Feel the difference there. Good. Step out for 1 and hold and down and back. Lots of focus, concentration, and out. If we get a wobble, it doesn't matter. Move the foot, then replace it back onto the tape and a step and dip and back. Palms to here. Turn them up. Breathing in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish the hands out. Good. Turn them up. Hold the tall tower and stepping back 1 there and dip and back and step and dip. I can feel the lower lumbar working super hard, and stepping back for 1 and dip and hold and push those arms straight as you can towards the ceiling. Every different hand position we go to, we engage different parts of the body. Here we go. Feel that waistline being sucked in full circumference. And step forward 1, hold and dip and back and step and dip and back and step and dip and back to the back of the tape. Here we go. 1 step and a dip and we're back up and a step and dip and there And last one with a dip and there, pushing the hands towards the ceiling. Think nice arcs as we bring them down to here. Turn the hands up towards the ceiling and breathe in. Exhale down towards the heart. Squish the hands back out, dropping them nicely down and give them a nice shake out. Feel that full body stretch. All we're doing is balancing, if you like, on a strip of tape on the floor with our bare feet, but we're working super hard. Look at the strength of the mind, good focus and good concentration. We're going to swap those feet over. So whether or not you've got a pea-sized brain like me or a big brain like yourself, it's fully focused and engaged. And I think I said that the right way around. We swapped our feet round, right foot to the front. This side, a bit different. Let's bring the hands to the front and lock those thumbs. We want to be looking above our fingernails. We're increasing the level of difficulty. Think your 30%. Off we go. 1, 2, and 3. And push the imaginary foam down to the front this time when we stand, and to the rear for 3, and 2, and a 1. Feeling for that tape. Off we go again to the front. 1, 2, and 3, and dip. And back. This time step back 1 and hold and dip and up and step back 1 and dip and up and step back 1 and dip and up. Crucifix or T-shape, turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squish the hands out. Let's put a rotation in. Round we go for 1 and 2. Turn the hands up, breathe. Exhale down to the heart, squish the hands out. It's coming back around to me. We're going to drop them down. Let's relax, chill out. Let's shake the wrists out gently, hold the thumb and rotate those shoulders back 2 or 3. Rotate sculpts working hard, bring them back forward 2 or 3 times. Looking good. We're going to take the hands up and out, guys, and take them behind the back to a stand easy position. If I turn around, that there is my stand easy position. You may be thinking, well, that's nice and relaxed. What's going to happen now is when we dip down, you're going to engage across the top of your chest more, and as the hips come down towards the ground, they're going to want to swivel around. We want to keep them nice and straight if we can, or as straight as we can. This position here, 30%, so let's start off with a nice gentle dip first and back, and step forward 1, and dip, and back, and step, and dip, and back, and a step, and going, and feeling how the muscles are working across the top of the chest with our 3-step beam walks, keeping the feet toe heel, heel toe on the tape. Last one to the front, 3, 2, and a 1. Let's pause there, take the hands up and have a breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squish those hands out, drop them back down, stand easy position, and return back to the rear of the beam. And to finish off, we'll take it up and out, turn the hands up, breathe in, and let's put in a spinal mobilization, bringing the hands down, squishing them out, and round we go for a count of 1 and 2. Turn the hands up, breathe in, exhale down, squish the hands out, bring it back round to me, and drop them nicely down, and we'll do a switch back. We're going to move on to, as I do a switch back, got the left foot to the rear, right foot to the front, but I'm going to bring it forward just slightly. We're going to do what we call flying lunges, or just dipping down if you like, but was called lead leg work. The front leg, the right one, is going to come out for the step, but when we come back to the return, we keep it in contact with the floor and slide it back. That engages our lower core even more, makes us focus, and improves the balance and the focus, concentration, everything we want to do with our Beamfit. So, I'm going to take the hands to my sternum. The pointy fingers are the arcs as they come out, and these are the governors which control the speed of that foot. So, if we do a 3, 2, and a 1, as I'm stepping out, I'm coming down to the floor, and I slide the foot backwards. As I'm out to there, on the tape, and sliding back. Nicely under control all the way. Now at this point, if you can't get your back knee down to the floor because it's uncomfortable, or your muscles feel a bit too tight, you go down to the level that you're happy with and then slide it back. As we increase and as we carry on doing these exercises, you will eventually get that back knee down because we are improving the elasticity of our muscle groups. My pointy fingers are nice big arcs. We think arcs and circles, but we're going to feel good and we're going to look good as I dip down and I slide back the hip flexors. Abdominal wall is all engaging, the posture is there and back. On this time, we're going to count down to 3, 2, 1. On the last one, we're going to stay down there. Here we go, there's 3 and a slide. And out we come there and a slide. This time, I'm there and I'm staying on that tape. I'm just checking that front foot is on the tape in line with the knee. Let's turn the hands up and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squish the hands out, put a rotation in round to our left, it's there, pause and hold, and I bring it back round to me, placing the hands onto the knee. We're going to lift the back knee off the floor now, that back leg's nice and straight. This is what's called looking over the cliff. I'm leaning forwards, the front foot is flat, take the hands up and out. That's the position there we're holding. This is Beamfit statues. Nice relaxed breathing. Might get the fast twitch fibers going a little bit now, they're tiring. It's a big exercise. Lowering the back knee down to the floor. Under control, nice and gently. Turn the hands up, breathe in. And exhale down to the heart. Squish the hand out. All we're going to do now with the slide is get back to our feet to the start position. The 3, 2 and a 1 and a slide and up. And notice when the hands are here, as we arc all the way down, when the fingers touch there, that's when the foot comes back to the start position. Let's do a switch back. Left foot to the front, right foot to the rear. Again, it's a little bit the way down the tape, nicely aligned. Let's take a bit of time out to think the exercise through. Take the hands up and out. Turn them up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, leaving the hands at our sternum, just to there. 3, 2, 1, lead leg work this side. Out we come, it's there, and I slide backwards. Now there is a routine where we do small steps, normal and long. What we're doing in this first video is just getting the foot down, getting into the swing of things, and sliding outwards with a normal step, there. So step outwards, normal, and we're sliding back. Pointy fingers coming out, nice big arcs, and back again. When we introduce our arms full body exercise, we look good. It's there, and I'm sliding back. Feel how the hips want to rotate us off that tape. I'm trying to keep it as aligned as I can with a sliding backwards, same speed out, and the same speed back to that standing position. Good for the posture. The spine's working super hard. There, out. Working those big calorie burning muscles in the legs, so the heart rate, respiration rate is going to come up as well. Here comes the countdown. There's 3 and a slide. Looking good. And it's out for 2 and a slide. This one, in your own time, bring it down and gently with that knee. If you decide to do this exercise outside, use a mat for the knee. Turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squish the hands out. Rotation the other way this time, taking it round for a count of 2. And then back round towards me. Taking the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down. This side, dropping the hands down to the knee. Nice posture, think you're 30% all of the time. Back knee is coming off the floor. Once we're in that position there, I'm on the toes on the back foot, front foot is flat. I'm now leaning forwards, looking over the cliff, straight down towards the floor, past the top of the tape. Take the hands up and out, and that's the position there with our Beamfit statue. And we pause and hold for 3 and a 2 and a 1. Lowering down that back knee nice and gently. Turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, squishing the hands out. And it's back to our feet for a count of 3 and 2 and a 1 with a slide, and we're there, and we're going to step off away from that tape, gently shake everything out, and I think we've deserved a little bit of a sit down to finish off. So here we go. Again, I'm on using that tape as a center line there, so I'm working with it all the time. Feet nice and flat, about a foot apart I should think between the ankles, and first off pull the toes up towards the shins. My legs are nice and flat on the floor. Now to be comfortable, we want to work to the 8 out of 10 on the uncomfortable score. Don't go past that, the days of pain are well over in fitness. If you have to bend your knees slightly, raise them slightly to ease it off. Don't sit there being totally uncomfortable and not being able to relax. To stretch correctly, we need to be able to relax. So take the hands up and out, turn them up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. I'm going to push the hands straight out, middle fingers pointing towards my toes. 30%. Imaginary string out the chest. Thinking posture, breathe in. Exhale. As we exhale, we move the middle fingers towards the toes. I've got 8 out of 10 there. I'm going to hold it there and engage normal breathing. We don't want to be holding our breath. You'll never stretch correctly by holding the breath. Breathe in again. Exhale, and I'm sliding those hands a bit further forwards now. I've got my 8 out of 10. Curling the fingers down the toes. I've got to stretch now from soles of my foot, the Achilles, up the back of the calves, behind the knees, the hamstrings, lower lumbar. Last one, breathe in. Exhale. As I exhale, that's my third and last one. I've got the palms of my hands on my big toes. That's an 8 out of 10. I relax, engage normal breathing, and on this one, chin to the chest and down. Nice relaxed breathing. That stretch is way up the spinal column. Big deep breath in. Exhale and slowly come back to the upright position. Shoulders coming back. Imaginary string out the chest and the top of the head. Abs 30% and good posture in our spine column all the way down. I'm going to bring the knees up and the feet nice and flat. Wrap the arms around the front of the knees and one hand gripping the wrist. Then pull inwards. As you pull in, that is fantastic for the spine. It's going to its correct S-shaped position. Your lateral thoracic muscles are being exercised, and we're getting the rib cage in the back also being worked as we pull inwards. And keep pulling in, keep pulling in, keep pulling in. Nice slow breathing for 3 and 2 and a 1. Relax from there. We've got 2 more exercises to do, guys. One is take the hands up and out. Turn the hands up to this position. Place one hand on the floor. Like a leaf falling out the sky in autumn. That's the exercise there. Copy me along. Then it comes up over the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. Take the hands back up and out, and always make sure you finish. You're clapping yourself because you've done amazingly well. Looking good. 1, 2, 3. A clap from me to you. Well done. That is the first video of the Beamfit, and if we all like it, we're going to be doing a lot more of those. See you again soon, guys. Be safe and take care. Thank you.